Hello, this is my reflection video for the introduction and chapter 1 of real relationships. So the first topic of one or two aspects that were interesting to me. The first one was the lies that sabotage our relationships. I found this interesting just because I feel like this is something that a lot of people struggle with in relationships with when they're looking for someone to be with. It's, I do need this person to feel complete, or if this person needs me, I'll be complete. That's just something I think a lot of people, especially in my age group, are looking for. And I think that kind of also goes back to the healing your hurt. And I think in the beginning of the book it says that you need to, in order to start in relationships, then you need to go back to the root of your problems, and you can never be in a healthy relationship until you fully understand yourself and you're happy with yourself. The second interesting topic to me was the take off your mask. Especially this first paragraph that they give it to you on paragraph 32 when it's that quote, don't be fooled by me, don't be fooled by the face I wear a mask, I wear 1,000 masks that I am afraid to take off, and none of them are me. I thought that was really interesting. That I loved that whole section. I think that is very relatable, especially to how it relates to my personal relational growth. Especially this year, I have been focusing on my goals for this year was to become more confident and more outgoing in the things I do, put myself more out there, enter communities that I hadn't been in before. And part of that for me was wearing a different mask for every single community I was in, never really being myself. And I think that could be a little harder on my relationships, because I feel like I do struggle a lot with trying to form meaningful relationships. When it talks about being able to be yourself, and people who can be themselves and they're satisfied with that will care for the other person trying to have a relationship with, whether it is just a friendship. Genuinely caring about the other person without worrying about yourself. That's something I do struggle with. I would like to be better in relationships and friendships, but I feel like I would need to become more confident in myself and happy with that. And as far as how it affects my personal relationship with my boyfriend, I have constantly used, in the beginning at least, I need this person to be complete. I had relied on him to fulfill expectations that I needed him to do for me. And then when he didn't meet that, I was upset. I think I've grown a lot since then. Since we've first been together, I've been able to become more confident in myself and allow myself to focus on me, and with healing the hurt that I have in my family. This does affect my family with the healing the hurt, especially recently as I've become to get into the area where I do focus on myself. I've been having to work on forgiving them for things that have been so far in the past for them, but have recently come up for me. I don't think I'd be able to be my whole self until I've healed that hurt. One of the biblical principles that is definitely evident in this one is leaning on God, as it talks about at the end of the chapter. Definitely feeling that God says that you will only feel whole once you have a relationship with Him, and you won't feel whole if you don't have that relationship. So the main principle that comes out of this chapter is making sure you are relying on God, and that you are also building on that relationship as you work on relationships around you. But thank you.